Hello everyone, welcome to Lush and Salty Aquariums. My name is Stefan and we're looking at the Nano Edgelit, Aqueon Edgelit Nano Cube that I have set up in one of my daughter's rooms. I just did a pretty much rudimentary maintenance on this tank. Oh my gosh, thank you Mr. Beta for making an appearance. Look at that beautiful beta fish. Are you kidding me? Perfect for the 4th of July, right? Like a firework, totally firework fish in here. And then there's the 5 just solar flares just shooting around, those great looking Endler guppies. I mean, a whole lot of beauty in the inhabitants of this small tank. And they seem to almost, I don't know, they add a certain tension to the iconic serenity of Buddha in there. You see an autosynclus catfish sucking on the algae off of Buddha's shoulder, which is exactly why he's in there, to thrive and to help keep this tank clean. And I do want algae. Everybody should want some algae. There he is again, or one of his compatriots on a leaf of that Anubias plant, I think it is, one of the long stem or long leaf varieties. You see some of that plant in the back there as well. And then there's also some crypts and Java in there. And frankly, that could just be a leaf from a Java fern. I'm sorry, I'm having trouble with even these fundamental aquarium plants, but there's such a jumble in here, and it sort of doesn't matter because I always use the same kind of groupings of plants. You see the Java moss or Christmas tree moss. It could be one or the other, and maybe even some of both. It's growing into quite a jumble in there. I thought about trimming it back down and said, what the hell, let it go. And then you have Japanese clover, which is this elegant plant that's framing the right side of Buddha there going up, and that just is a wonderful accent plant, and it seems to float and hover upwards. It has the most sensitive of roots. It will root. I often just stick it vertically where I want it and just basically tap the delicate stem either into the moss or into the soil, and then just let it do whatever it wants to do. I beg your pardon for some of my camera movements. I've only begun to realize that when I am talking and trying to show and tell, it basically just looks like a chaotic presentation, and so I need to figure out a more correct way to represent these wonderful tanks on my YouTube channel using the iPhone. And so I do beg your pardon. So those are Endler guppies. I grew all of those from my own strains. It's a combination. They're pure strain Endlers, no regular guppy, fancy guppy in them. But I can't tell you exactly if they have, if they're pure strain. This looks like the classic Endler you will see most everywhere. People like to that's the iconic one there that I'm trying to focus on. Very straightforward finnage, elegant, simple, streamlined, and then the combination of orange, red, and black along with a silver belly. And then you get like these scissor tails, and then oh well gosh, the strains just go on and on and on. And I have them all in my tanks. There's a kind of a fun fiery orange one with a high with somewhat of the scissor tail going on, probably from the same one of the same parents as the other, but maybe not both of the same parents. Anyway, I threw 5 in here about 6 months ago along with that beautiful beta. Thank God he came out, because now he's in the back, somewhere back in there, which is where he likes to hang out. And that's this tank, and I'm calling it cleaned. I did clean the small hang on the back filter, which is just bio media with a little bit of floss, and I always have to clean the tubes because they get gunked up pretty quick. And I wash out the bio media in tank water, put it back together do a water change and clean the glass and trim some of the plants and pull some of the frog bitten duckweed while leaving the rest of it. And that's what I do here. It takes about 20 minutes, labor of love. The frog bit does exceptionally well in this tank. Look at those elegant root stocks hanging down, adding to the overall aesthetic. This is an easy, low maintenance tank, so it might look to some of you like high maintenance or fancy, but I mean, setting up the aquascape was like so much fun for me, and I think it would be for you too. You get a stone Buddha online from eBay, a few pieces of driftwood. These are simple plants. I have aqua soil and basic like rock work. I mean, those are rocks you could buy anywhere. Some of the gray and this a piece of lava rock there, and those stones are the ones people use in planters. They're ubiquitous. Hello, beta fish. And of course, the beta was about $7.99 at Petco. And Endlers, I don't know, they cost too much in the store. I'm willing to give some away. If anyone hits me up and is in my area, I'll give you males and females. I always say that no one's taken me up yet, but somebody out there would and should and could. Have a great weekend, and thank you for watching. Always keep your hands in the tank. Ciao for now.